But now let's move on into our Super Bowl picks. The funny thing is, I mean, before we get into them, I got to say, I'm sorry, Brian. I am so sorry because either way, your Cardinals just got kissed to death. So that means Carson Palmer is going to get injured. Tom Brady's going to get injured. And like you said, the era of Jimmy Garoppolo
It has begun.
Has begun.
It is here. It is now.
Both of us have the Cardinals. We disagree on the AFC side. I got the Patriots. You got the Steelers.
Yeah.
Let's start with yours. Cardinals, Steelers in Houston. What's going on in this game? Paint me a picture, Mark. Paint me a pretty picture.
It's a lot of talk about, the last time these teams faced each other in the Super Bowl.
You just wanted the rematch, didn't you?
No, not really. I actually would prefer to not have the rematch because then that's all everybody's going to talk about for 2 weeks.
Just like when the Patriots played the Giants the second time?
Yeah, and that's all anybody ever talked about. So, that's really what it comes down to. But it's two really good teams. It's the young defense in Pittsburgh versus the veteran, strong, well-known defense in Arizona. Both have, quality run games, but Pittsburgh obviously the better run game. Both have quality quarterbacks out there. Once again, got to give that edge to Big Ben. There's kind of the talk a little bit about, is this going to be somebody's last ride? Carson Palmer's old. Big Ben, he's getting up there in age too. Is someone going to win this Super Bowl and ride off into the sunset? That's everything we got to talk about. We have great wide receivers out there. Like I said, Antonio Brown, probably one of the best, if not the best in the NFL. Larry Fitzgerald, everybody, I think everybody in the league agrees that he deserves one. Well, he deserves it.
You bring up Antonio Brown because we're making predictions. I got to ask you, this would be one of the prop bets for the NFL season. Who's giving up their car at the end of the year? Brandon Marshall or Antonio Bryant? The Porsche is going to AB or the Rolls Royce is going to BM?
I got to say, I'm sorry to Brandon Marshall, but I think Antonio Brown, he's taking your car.
He's going to have more receiving yards than
I think he's going to take your car. Flash in the pan, Brandon Marshall. Not that he's a flash in the pan, but I don't think he can repeat it.
You got to love the cockiness, though,
especially
from
not
Marshall.
When you get, Matt Forte, a guy who steals receptions from wide receivers.
Here's the thing. I think Brandon Marshall's at the time he was feeling really good. I got my quarterback back. I can take on anybody.
He felt great. He loves his quarterbacks. But he can't
take on anybody. But I interrupted. Go ahead with your Super Bowl prediction.
I think that this game, for me, it really kind of comes down to the two quarterbacks out there.
Carson
and they're
Palmer,
both proven veteran quarterbacks. They're both doing a lot, but I just think that everything around Big Ben lets him do better. He's got the better wide receiver. He's got the better running back. He's going to be able to do a little bit more, and he's a little bit more durable than Carson Palmer.
I mean, older Big Ben? Is he as durable as he was in the past?
I would still say he's pretty durable.
He's had some injuries, though, too.
He has, but Carson Palmer is very, very well known for missing chunks and chunks of seasons. So
please don't tell me, though, you're not going to break the hearts of Cardinal fans again, where they had Kurt Warner. Kurt Warner brought them to the Super Bowl. Big Ben swatted him away. Now another aging quarterback. Is Big Ben swatting them away?
He is actually. He is, in fact, swatting them away. I'm sorry, but these Pittsburgh Steelers, I think they're a good team. I think they've got enough on this defense that's rebuilding. They've got, like I said, one of the best running backs, one of the best wide receivers, one of the better quarterbacks. They've got everything they need. They can just out-edge the Cardinals. And unfortunately, it's going to be pretty heartbreaking, too. I think that they're going to... I think it's going to be a tough match. I think it's going to be a little back and forth. But definitely defensive, struggle. I can't imagine either team getting above 30 points in this one. But I got to take the Steelers over the Cardinals, unfortunately. I got to do it again. And I'll say, I was cheering for the Cardinals last time. I was cheering for them last time.
Plus, that one touchdown that happened on the interception right before half shouldn't have been a touchdown. There was a penalty that wasn't called legal block in the back. Shouldn't have been a touchdown. Cardinals should have won. But on my side, I've got the Cardinals, just like yourself. But this time the Patriots. And the game, looking this far into the future, I don't know what kind of a game this is going to be. Is it going to be... Are we going to see... kind of a game like we saw when the Patriots took on the Seahawks? I'm like, no, we wouldn't see that because, the Cardinal defense is good, but it's not LOB good. It's not that same legion of boom that we saw with the Seahawks. However, the Cardinal offense is better. So are we going to see an offensive showdown between Tom Brady, Carson Palmer? Is Larry Fitzgerald going to say, hey, get out of here, Julian. I know you're his number one guy, but I'm kind of a bigger number one, and I'm kind of the bigger wide receiver, so I'm going to take this game. I think we do see that close game, two good offenses going at each other. The coach that everybody knows and everybody makes fun of for his hoodie. He was referenced in South Park in Bill Belichick against the coach. Kind of, I wanted to say young versus old, but Bruce Arians is kind of old, but
making a name for himself.
Newer as the head coaching side, getting to that Super Bowl with his nice red hat that he has on the sideline. I think this is going to be Tom Brady yet again. Does not get another Super Bowl win. He does not. I mean, it's not going to be like when he played the Seahawks and Malcolm Butler intercepted it and Tom Brady's like, yes, I got another one to put on my finger, another ring that is on my finger. I think this is kind of going to be like when he played Eli. Carson Palmer and Larry Fitzgerald, 2-minute drill. What are you going to do? Let's march down the field. Let's win this game. I got the Cardinals ousting the Patriots.
Yeah, it's tough, in your situation, because Tom Brady only likes to lose to equal Manning.
Equal Manning. Not elite Manning, equal Manning.
Yeah, currently equal. He's got to win another Super Bowl to be elite again.
If he wins this year, he goes right back to being elite Manning.
He's the better of the two.
And he'll never be able to go back. Like, he wins one more, he'll never be equal Manning again.
Exactly, so he's really got to do it. It's tough for me. I like the Cardinals team. I really do. If the Chiefs in my situation beat the Steelers, yeah, I'll take the Cardinals.
I think they're just going to be, and this is the Cardinals, they're just going to be too good this year.
I think they're going to be really good. I just don't necessarily.
Plus, like you said,
I don't know how many teams are going to put them over.
Like you said in your walking through of the playoffs to the Super Bowl, it's kind of like when you mentioned that Panther-Cardinal rematch. They're going to be on a mission this year. They know what happened last year. They let one get away, and they're going to get back. I think they're going to win it all.
I think they got to prove people wrong. I just think that in your situation, I think the Patriots are a better team all around. In my situation, I think the Steelers, not necessarily that they're a better team all around, but they edge out the Cardinals in some necessary spots.
More grittier, too. That because a Mike Tomlin team is different than a Bill Belichick team.
For sure. So I think they do enough to kind of get through it. I unfortunately, in my situation, I don't pick those Cardinals. I pick them Steelers.
And this is where you guys come in. I want you guys to know, A, what do you think about our picks? Steelers on that side, Cardinals on this side. And then let me know, who do you guys got in Super Bowl Lee? I believe that's what the onside kick is calling it this year.
Super Bowl Lee.
Super Bowl Lee. Who do you guys have? Let us know down below in the description. This is going to be one of our longest podcasts in some time. We had to run through everything, get all the predictions out there, but now they are officially out there, and now I get to do the fun stuff of signing this whole thing off. So if you're listening on Blog Talk Radio, thank you for sticking around. Make sure to hit that follow button and check out mostvaluablepodcast.com for more of our videos and podcasts. If you're listening on SoundCloud, remember that as of October 1st, we will only be on Blog Talk Radio / the onside kick if you only want onside kick stuff, / most valuable podcast if you want the whole gambit of podcasts here at MVP. If you're on YouTube, I'm waving to you again. This time it's goodbye. I want to thank you guys for watching these videos on our YouTube channel. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, and like I said, comment down below with who do you guys have in the Super Bowl. A little bit of house cleaning. We have a ESPN Fantasy Football League that we're going to be doing here, a part of MVP and the onside kick. We are going to have one team. We've agreed that Mike Rankin is going to be the guy to man our team. So no matter where you're listening right now, go down to the description, click the link, and reserve your spot to join the MVP Fantasy League. See if you could beat Mike Rankin this season. The draft will be Monday, August 29th at 7 p.m. Central Time. All the info is down below in the description. I want to thank you guys for checking out this podcast. letting us know what you think. For myself and my partner, the Mark Weber, have a good day, everybody.
Thank you for listening to this MVP podcast. Follow us on Twitter at Most Valuable Pod for more great podcasts.